Can you tell us about some of the work that led up to passing the breastfeeding legislation a year and a half ago?
Here in Massachusetts?
Here in Massachusetts.
This is the breastfeeding in public bill. Only took 8 years. However, we worked very closely with several of the legislators who kept filing this bill year after year after year. Now, technically, mothers have the right to breastfeed. The Constitution gives this right to them anywhere they want to be. However, what the state breastfeeding laws do, the breastfeeding in public laws do, is they clarify statutes that are already on the books. And usually they clarify or modify or amend legislation regarding indecent behavior, this type of thing. And so if anybody really wants to read this stuff, it typically amends one of these laws. And so in Massachusetts now, mothers can breastfeed in any place they have a right to be. Now, the background to this means many, 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 many hours of working with our state legislators. Senator Susan Fargo on the Senate side, Republican Paul Frost, or Representative Paul Frost on the House side. So the way these things work is you have to have a bill filed in both chambers. And then eventually they reconcile the bill, and then it's voted on, it's reconciled, and then sent to the governor's office. But this takes a long time, and it meant that every single year when this bill came up for public comment, we would go to Boston to the State House, and we'd sit there in front of the Public Health Committee.
Every year you did this?
Every year.
Oh, wow.
We would do this. And talk about why this bill needed to be in place. And it was a matter of convincing the legislators that this was important. Many of them are a little squeamish about this, but you know, we did this. And certainly the efforts of Senator Fargo in talking to the leadership in the Senate and the House to get this bill down to a vote.
Right, right.
So it wasn't easy, but it's been done.
Thank goodness.